Alright, we're gonna start right here on the continue screen. I'm gonna hit continue now. But this is the guy with an ostrich. That is a capital Goo, how do you do? And today, we're going to take on the Celadon Gym Leader. We are going to take on Erica. It's going to be probably a cakewalk. I have grinded up everything up to level 32. This should be a very easy. It should be very easy going into this gym. I don't say that as a confidence thing anymore. I say that because I feel like I had in my short period, albeit, but in my like time doing all these recordings, I had probably my best episode I've recorded. My best episode, and the audio wasn't working. That's just a big bummer. But so in today's episode, if it's anything like the missed recording, we're going to take on the gym leader, and then we're gonna get right to the Celadon game corner. And I won't be spending as much time on the team I'm wanting to take after this fight. Like after this gym, that'll be I tell you that right now. But I did have the idea that I was gonna start. Oh, we can skip that person. We're taking Birds. And we are going to just replace him with Bruce right there. Trust me, it works. It just works. We're gonna face this. I was reading the text boxes, everything, so I figured that when it made everything go smoother, made it a lot easier on me and commentary, so I can just write off of that stuff instead of having to come up with everything off the top of my head at this point in doing it. But pleased to meet you. My hobby is Pokemon training. That's all that's said. But we're going to be facing an Execute. Ooh. Beauty wants to fight, and the Beauty sent out an Execute. And it's like I knew. But we're gonna hit Jilpek, and bye-bye Execute. That Execute did kind of stall out my Kadabra earlier. It stalled out my Kadabra pretty early, but kind of knowing what's gonna happen is a lot better. But this person, now we're on Erica already, and she's here hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Alright, so we're gonna be taking on Erica right here. She wants to fight, and we want to fight too. The sad thing is she doesn't know how this turns out. Birds is gonna come out here. We're just Jilpek. It's a crit too. I don't think crit mattered. Birds is gonna gain 1,000 experience. Weepinbell's gonna come out and we'll get Birds. Jilpek. And guess what Birds does? And it's super effective. And Gloom. It's all doom and gloom for Erica because Birds is going to hit the Jilpek. And that is it. That's all she wrote. It is super effective. Gloom goes down. Birds gains 900 experience. Birds gains less experience from the ace. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. We get 3,168 for winning. And the Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. We receive the Team 21, which Team 21 contains Mega Drain. half the damage it inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. Which that's a very, very nice thing that I'm probably going to give to our Venusaur that's newly evolved from our grinding we've done. But let's just go on and let's head on to the Pokemon Center and get our team that we've decided to run with in the mist recording. But well, S'mores is just hacking away with Cut. And he's not gonna be on the team for much longer right now. As, he, along with 3 others right now in our lineup, are going to be put in the box. We're gonna drop Big Bird, we're gonna drop Forge, we're gonna drop Bruce, and we are going to drop S'mores. We are going to be taking out Carpe Diem, because I believe Gyarados will end up to be a really big factor throughout this. I like Googly. I like Rudy. And I also want to have our pal out again. I want to have good old Voltage. Pika. Indeed. And just like that, we have our buddy going right behind us again. And you know what? Let's just go ahead. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Let's heal on up. Thank you, your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Now, I think I've touched on this before, but I do think that's more of a, since Pokemon do fight, there's is an understanding that that is something that could happen. But I feel like Nurse Joy says, we hope to see you again, more as a, we hope you don't neglect your Pokemon, I guess. That would be my guess. And I'm going to just do what I did in the last time, and we're going to just lead off with Blaine, because I want to get our Kadabra up some levels. And we're going to go ahead and fight Rocket. And this is the one with Drowsy. So this is... Here we go. I thought I remembered everything, but this Drowsy, out of everything in here, Drowsies are the only thing that my Kadabra cannot beat right now. In one shot, I should say. We're gonna have him a chop, and I'm just gonna continue on. We're gonna use Jopek. And just like that, our biggest problem in this whole thing is out of the way. And I say our biggest problem because from what I was able to do the last episode, we face level 20s throughout, and everything goes down to a confusion. And we did beat we did beat the gym, so... Oh. This Raticate's still just gonna get demolished by the Psybeam now. It's just gonna get demolished. And we're gonna hit the confusion on this one. But I was looking at what all was... what was our next gym fight, and it looks like we have a choice between either Koga or Sabrina. And I say we have a choice because Koga's ace, Koga's whole team, he has 3 Venonats and a Venomoth, which is very odd to me. Like, I would have figured you would have had something else. Like, there's a bunch of poison types in this game, so I don't know why you would really just do the bug type, like a bug poison, and that's it. I mean, maybe they figured they had a whole lot of like every other poison type had a whole lot of like screen time already, and they're like, hey, we haven't really done Venonat or Venomoth. But I'm not too sure. But I do feel like Arum Kadabra will, like, whenever we get it up to those levels, I believe Kadabra's gonna just be able to win. Like, I don't see any reason that Kadabra doesn't go into that and just win. But Sabrina is a whole different story. Like, I believe that she has an Abra, a Kadabra, and an Alakazam, and they're all at level 50. And, like, the little bit I know about this game and how broken psychic types are, that level 50 Alakazam scares me for this. But I think we will be fine. I'm just, like, if there is one thing that's kind of got me nervous, it would definitely be the Alakazam. And I'm just gonna we're gonna go on these, like, slow spin boys. And we're gonna go, and Pikachu's gonna follow behind us. And he's gonna, like, I mean, he's real. Oh, no. No. Come on. I'm gonna have to be more careful then, because if that's happened once, it's probably gonna happen again. But we'll get the nugget, and we'll just continue on. I think it's gonna be quicker to hit that instead of walk all the way around. Doesn't really matter if I'm gonna hit the side of a box, but we'll go over here and we'll get this item, which is the TM for Horn Drill, which I got that at. I looked at all the TMs from the last recording, and it might sound like I'm real salty about the last recording, and yeah, I did feel like that went very smoothly, but I mean, maybe there was a reason. I think that's always something you have to realize. If anything happens, there's probably a good reason why that happened. So you just gotta stay positive and have a better outlook throughout that. As we're gonna get a super potion here. And that's a troll even now. That's a big troll now. Like, because I knew that was there, and I don't think that's as important as what's coming up. I think yep. Alright, we might just be going through this, like, I'm just going at my pace. You would think, like, whenever I'm saying, oh yeah, I know what's going on. I knew that person was there, but I only remembered it as soon as, like, the, question mark popped up, so it was a little too late there, but we're gonna have to fight Rocket again. There's gonna be a lot of Rockets fought here, actually. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have a lot of Rockets throughout the Rocket base, but I'm very interested still with, like, going on and fighting everything, but I mean, Eradicate with Quick Attack, that's going to be some of the most damage done throughout this whole thing probably. And if I believe right, like our rival is going to like had Cloyster and had a Shoulders and Vulpix, so that means he's gonna have a Cloyster, Ninetales, and a Jolteon. Which that's a very interesting team that he has. Like I've been really enjoying going through this and like at least seeing how challenging this is. And like I'm still interested to see how going through like every single game's gonna be like. I mean, like there's gonna be one game where it's gonna probably be tough for me to like even make it past the first gym. I'm just like expecting that to happen right now, but but the coverage we've been able to get throughout all the wild encounters has been really nice, and we're gonna go ahead and keep on facing all the Rocket members here. I feel like for the most part, like all the like differences from red and blue to yellow are kinda gone here. I mean, I hope there's not anything like I've completely missed out on, but I'm really worried about the next game with Crystal, because I've only played Silver and Soul Silver, so like Crystal's pretty like a whole new game to me, pretty much. Like I've played I've played up to the first gym, but I found out probably one of my favorite Pokemon from the second generation from those games, like the new ones from those games. Like I found out that like one of my favorite ones to use on a team, like it wasn't even available. So that happened, and like whenever I was trying to play it, like sometime like years ago, like I found that out. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. So I'm gonna. Oh my gosh. But it's gonna be very interesting that one. Like that's one of like Johto's one of my favorite generations, but also that's probably one of the. I mean, that's definitely the game I know the. I mean, that's the game I know the least about. If there's a lot of differences to it from the Silver and Gold. If there's not many differences, then I should be fine, but Crystal, at least, especially in the first 4 generations of Pokemon, Crystal's definitely the game I have the least knowledge about. So, but yeah, we've been going through the Rocket Hideout at a really good pace still, and we're just, I mean, it's pretty much just been use Kadabra, hit Confusion, use Kadabra, hit Confusion, use Kadabra, hit Confusion, but Drowsy comes out, and I just want to switch into Birds, and and that's not because Kadabra can't handle it, but just because I need to get in the mindset that if Kadabra can't one-shot, that it can probably be one-shot in return. I know we're facing level, 13, 14 levels lower than Kadabra, but it's definitely something to keep in mind, though, going on throughout this. As I feel like I was getting stopped there for a second, but I'm not sure what happened, actually. That was odd, but we're gonna go on and we're gonna get TMO2. That one, I don't even know if I even checked it, so I'm gonna look at that one now. Razor Wind. That's an interesting move to have, and then TM10 is Double Edge. Oh yeah, And double edge can be a really, really big time move to have now, I think. Because, I mean, like it's probably a thing that's counterintuitive with the Nuzlocke rules, because it does recoil damage with your health. But there's probably some points where, there's probably a point at least that, like, it's gonna be just smarter to go with it'll definitely be smarter to go with the recoil move and make sure you can get the knockout compared to not getting the knockout. Compared to not getting the knockout and having a chance to be hit. Like, I would rather lose a fourth of my health by my own, like, recoil than to get knocked out because I didn't use it. But we got the lift key from the one guy, and that means we can go and get on the elevator. And I hit the wrong, like, warp pad to just be able to go through and get everything done over a lot, like, at a quicker pace. But we're making pretty good time. But also, there is probably something to be said about the extra, like, just the knowledge, and, like, I skipped a trainer and I was going over a couple different things in the other episode, and it's weird having a different, like, a benchmark to, like, as an idea, like, oh hey, this is what happened whenever it messed up, but, like, what is it? What's going on? But we're gonna keep on getting dizzy, just like the Dizzy Bat game. We're gonna walk over to the elevator, and we're gonna hit and go down to B4F, which is the basement 4th floor. And we're going to arrive, and we're going to go up to the basement 1st floor. Like, that's just to scare whoever's down there waiting for us, because they don't know what's happening. But we're gonna go right back down. I'm gonna walk through these doors, and we're gonna take one step, but not another step, brat. We're gonna get surrounded. How dare you humiliate us at Mount Moon? It's payback time, you brat. It would have been really interesting if they could have had a Meowth sprite. I don't know if the Pikachu was just almost too much compared to everything else. That seems odd. That seems very unlikely to me, but in the last episode, like, I was really wondering, like, I think confusion's good enough, so I'm gonna hit this and... Oh, surprise, surprise. Yep. But the coughing's gonna faint, and we'll get experience for that. Meowth's gonna come out, and we've got 19 side beams. I'm not even gonna take a chance. I don't think there's a reason Meowth would, with a confusion from, like, a Kadabra 9 levels above it, but let's just be sure, because I don't know if I could with a real, like, good physical attack from a Meowth, even with the Meowth being 9 levels below me. Such a dreadful twerp. They're so upset, and looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. And they have their own music for blasting off. That's kind of interesting. That's a cool little thing to do. But I'm gonna walk by the iron on that first little top part, but then we're gonna look at Pikachu, look at the table, look at Pikachu, look at the table, and then be like, alright buddy, let's go. And I'm gonna walk on up here, and here we are. We're looking the boss right in the eyes. But I think it's time for I just lost my train of thought for the word, but we're gonna stop and stare down the boss, and I will be seeing you in the next episode. Remember, I am Guy on Ostrich. That is a capital Goo. How do you do? I hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and I hope everyone has a great day. And until next time, peace out.